Hello everyone, Katie here, aka Peafrog, and today I've got a speed build of the worst nightclub ever. So originally, I was going to do a family home with the new stairs update, which is very exciting, all those L-shaped, going around on yourself, all these crazy stairs. Eventually I changed it to a nightclub, as you probably imagine. But yes, to start with, I thought I would make a lovely 4-bedroom family home, 3-bedroom probably actually, for my SimSelf family, which the link is up the top if you want to check that video out, me making my family from the 90s, from a really old picture. So here are the stairs. Now you can go pretty weird with these, as you can probably tell already. I don't know if everybody's played with it yet. I'm assuming everyone has. I'm always very late to the game with these videos, you know, but I got stuff to do. So I'm doing some very odd things to start with. And bearing in mind, at the moment, I'm thinking that this is a house for an actual family. So there is a reason why I decided, you know what, this would be a nightclub, which we will see. You will see that in a bit. Trying out how you can add stairs on top of each other. Tried doing a double stair thing, but just wasn't. I liked the symmetry, so I tried doing some symmetrical stairs. You know, why not? I want to. Now, whether or not this was a house or a nightclub, there is no question that this is the most impractical build ever. So I am going to put it on the gallery, but it's more a case of, do you want to kill your Sims through hunger and running out of energy? Because honestly, I'm surprised that when I tested this, more people weren't having a terrible time. There were a few times when people wanted to go do things and gave up. They were like, oh, I'm going to go sit on that deck chair out the back. There will be deck chairs, which also came with the update. They have flamingos on. It's great. But instead they decided that it was just too much bother. They saw it from the outside and then went, you know what? No. So I'm having quite a lot of luck, to be honest, managing to get all these staircases on top of each other and do all these crazy things. I'm having a few difficult times. You see, I've made that extra little turret in the corner just basically to make the staircases the shape I want them so that I can put them in place, because it's a little bit tricky, because it makes you do a long staircase and then gradually do it bit by bit, which is fine, obviously. I mean, that's the way they had to make it, but it's also a bit tricky to try and get them to kind of cross past each other, because, you know, when you're halfway through the midpoint, I ran out of money at that point. When you're halfway through doing a staircase and you know it's not going to go that way, but it has to go that way on the way there. See, at this point, like, I can get it to go back on itself, but not until that bit's finished. So a little bit irritating, but it's just the kind of things you need to get used to when there's a new thing like this in the game. There we go. Managed to get it go underneath that one. Yeah, boy. Look at that. Woo! That's cool. That's cool. This side is not as symmetrical. And I had absolutely no plan at this point. But you can see now it's in the dark, and I've got those light up staircases from Get Famous on there. It's starting to look a little bit too funky for a house. So here's Bullfrog, that's my father. He is traversing the stairs. Up you go. I've told him to go all the way to the top. Look at that. What a view as well. I don't think that they're all tall wall heights, but some of them are. So it's not low, and there's a lot of floors there. So, ooh, okay, we've got into first person. Go on, make your way down the stairs, boy. Oh god, this is gonna be right. If you get motion sick, oh, we've gone down this one. Okay, if you get motion sick, I suggest skipping this part of the video. Oh my god. But you see, I mean, this is fun. He's gonna change angles. Whoa, there he goes. And just in front you can see a tiny home. I believe that was my 5x5 tiny home over there, which there'll be a link up the top if I remember to put them in. There it is. Yeah, so at this point I went, no, this is going into whatever the world from Get Famous is. Ugh, why can I never remember these things? I could stop and Google it, but I'm not going to. Sunset Valley. No. I'm a terrible simmer. Okay, this is like the only computer game that I play and I still don't know all the names. Whatever. So I decided to add in yet more stairs. And I decided that the middle place where you can just see at the front, that's the VIP lounge. I thought that would be fun. Putting in some toilets downstairs so you don't actually need to go inside to go to the loos. Thought it might be handy if I do a rags to riches type thing, which I might be doing a rags to riches type thing actually, but not properly, and I'll explain why later probably. So here's the toilets. Gonna make this place is gonna be insane. Okay, it's gonna be the weirdest nightclub that you've ever seen, and also terrible because look at all the stairs. How impractical would that be? No one wants to do that on a night out. Part of the inspiration for the floors above came from a nightclub I actually used to go to when I was at university in Cardiff, which had 3 different floors, I think, and it was like the bottom floor was just a normal club playing kind of Beyonce, pop, R&B kind of stuff, and then the middle floor was anything from Michael Jackson to Glenn Miller. It was really random, but it was a lot of fun in there. And then the top floor was the rock floor, which is where I normally was because that's my vibe. So I was trying to do some cool things with having like a half white and black bottom floor, and then the middle floor being black walls, and then the next floor being white. And then look at this rubbish with the fences. Why is that missing? I don't know. I don't think it ever fixed itself. I haven't opened it up again to see if it ever rectified itself, but come on. What? Why? It was there when I first did it. You can go back and have a look. It was there. Whatever. Anyway, I also halfway through this had to go and Google how you do a quarter floor tile because I never do those. And I was like, I want one. Oh, I decided to, one of the staircases went. So I did another one. It was a bit buggy moving it from one lot to the other because the staircases kind of fell off the edge of things. It was a bit strange. I think the middle ones did as well. Oh, I realised a problem with those little side doors there going to the middle level because that's the VIP lounge. So why are there extra doors that aren't VIP doors? That doesn't make sense. So they actually go. So in a minute, I'm going to delete the doors at those sides, which Lil Simsy would not enjoy because there is a staircase that doesn't go to a door. Haha, I don't care. So here's me making the VIP bathroom that's so over the top. It's got a double door going into the toilet. That's just stupid. And a big star. Yeah. It's going to be cool. When I tested this, there was no VIPs though. Actually, there were. They just chose not to use it. And I was a little bit like, okay, fine. Go to all that effort making you a VIP lounge. You don't bloody use it. Oh, some nice lights. Look at that in the dark. Yeah. Adding extra lights everywhere. Got light upstairs, light up fences, lights on the walls for no reason. Yeah, it's a bit insane. I also had to Google how to rotate things like free. Yeah, there's me struggling and there's me doing it because you have to change to the Sims 3 camera mode to be able to do it. But I don't like being in the Sims 3 camera mode. So I have to keep swapping back between them, which is a bit of a faff, but whatever. Thought about maybe a curtain over that door. This is before I realised that the door was stupid. It doesn't make any sense because it's the VIP bit. I also totally changed that floor anyway because I had a big TV in there. Spoilers! I don't know why I'm telling you what I'm about to do before I do it. Oh, and then I found the tall doors that looked cool. And then I thought, you know what this place is missing? Stairs. Let's get more stairs. Because what I've got is the ground floor is the toilets. The first floor, or second floor if you're American, is the bar. Then you've got the VIP lounge. Above that, you've got the club dance floor. And then above that, you've got a kind of open mic kind of area. And I wanted it to be symmetrical, as always. It's only the back staircases that are allowed to be asymmetrical. And I tried going from one floor to the other on the outside with these and then having it join up to another floor on the outside. So that was pretty cool, actually, having the staircases join up via actual pieces of flooring when it's on the right height to be a floor. That was cool. And now I added 3 bars in here, although I know that it will only allow one barman, lady, person to be there at a time. But you can get a mod, which I actually do have, which gets more than one staff member turning up. But I don't have my mods turned on because we only just had the update when I recorded this, and I didn't think it was worth it. So I put some speakers in on both of the dance floor and bar type floors, but there's a problem with that, which you'll see later. And at this point, if you see in the top left, it's called a bar right now, because I didn't know you could have a nightclub as a lot type. But as you will see very, very soon, 3, 2, 1, oh, damn it. I could have actually moved the audio so that it lined up, but I'm not going to. In a minute, it's not going to say bar. There we go, nightclub. There we go. So yeah, I actually realised you could have a nightclub, which I probably should have known that before. And I don't have get together or city living, which I believe are the ones where you can learn dancing and singing. I don't know which one, because I don't have either of them. So, I thought about putting in a two-way mirror, or a one-way mirror. Two-way mirror? What do they call them? Either way. One of those detective mirrors into the VIP bit. But then I realised that was a stupid idea because none of the VIPs would want to be in there if they knew people could look in, which they would know, and the people outside would know what that mirror meant. So no. Look at those cool club lights though. Get Famous was a really useful pack for this. I don't even know. I think that Nightclub might have come with Get Famous, so maybe that's why it's useful for it, but who knows. Gave it some cool lock traits. There we go. And now we're up to the top. Just going to put in a few things. That microphone obviously can only do comedy, but if you had whichever pack does singing, you could have them sing there. Which is sad because I'm actually a singer, RIL, and I want to be able to sing on The Sims, but I can't buy all the packs. Oh, here we go. Flamingo Loungers. Oh, that was another impromptu song. We had far too many of those in the last one. I'm not going to do too many of them. Flamingo Lounge chairs, they're great. Because I don't think that we had lounge chairs at all if you didn't have Island Living, which I don't. I don't have many packs, in case you didn't notice. Look at that. Yeah. And then another big sign. I was like, where can that go? Oh, put it on the fence. Line it up on the fence. Ugh. I hate doing kind of moved object things when you're trying to position them and make sure they're not floating. Sometimes it's very stressful. Put another sign up. Why not? All the light up signs. Some more booze on the walls because it's a club. So, yeah. I put a security camera in because I thought, well, that's realistic. Come on. For when everybody's phones get nicked. More lights! More lights! So many lights! Oh, I had a lot of fun with this, trying to make it really unconventional. I've never actually made a nightclub on The Sims. I have made one bar. But here I'm just adding the finishing touches, and we're about to finish. Ta-da! Now, I'm not going to do screenshots of this whole build because it's massive, number one. And also, I do a little playthrough with everyone's favourite Sim, Reginald. There he goes. Where you going? Where you going, Reggie? Oh, see, look, he wants to go to the lounge chair. But he actually gives up at that point because he realises it's too far away. So he's coming back down to the bar. Here he goes. Now, this is Reginald from my previous video, which was the evicted 24-hour kind of rags to riches type challenge. So he's got no money, see? So he's getting a drink of water. Here's a VIP lounge with no one in it. Thanks. And here's the club upstairs with no one in it. No one's on the dance floor. Okay. I did actually invite him here with a friend of his who I think had custom content hair, and my custom content is currently turned off, so he's bald. But, you know, maybe he shaved his head. Or maybe I'll give him hair. TV season apparently was awful again. You should definitely check out that previous video. It's very strange, but I'm quite proud of it. I found it funny. So they're going to dance together. The only two people in that club room. Because everybody is down here dancing. This was the problem. So I added in speakers with the singer-songwriter songs on that floor. And then upstairs, I added the hip-hop floor. And everyone was just down here dancing away. And I was like, oh no. So I'm going to take out those speakers. There's my barmaid. Look at her go. Hey. Which I think was Katrina Caliente. Maybe I'm wrong. Here's everybody dancing. Yeah. They're getting into it. They're getting into it. A little tour of the... Hello. A little tour of the bar area. Here we go. And... Yep. Okay. We've seen that now. There's her. Seeing a lot of things. Oh, okay. Hey, Judith. Judith is here. And now this man is dancing inside her. Oh, that sounded terrible. But technically, yeah, he's clipping all the way through her. And he don't care. Neither does she. What is she doing here, though? She should be on the... Oh, she just walked through as well. And she is freaking out about Judith Ward. Because Judith, to be fair, you should be in the VIP lounge. I don't know why you're there. Let's go back upstairs and have a look at Reginald and his mate dancing away. His mate kind of looks like the Edge or Bono, one of them. A kind of combination between the two. And now he's gone. By then, Reginald on his own. Oh, it's such a sad life he leads. He's just dancing away. And in a second, you're going to see where the video... There you go. Look at that pose. He's like a little hamster. Anyway, yeah, the video paused at that point when I was checking that it was recording. So I found that funny. Oh, here he's upstairs. Oh, right. So if you're on the club floor, the easiest way to go to the loo is by going all the way upstairs and then coming back down again. So let's see if he makes it before he wets himself. He's going down the stairs, moving reasonably quickly somehow. Oh, he's given up. No, please go to the loo. Please go to the toilet. Thank you. Going into my lovely bathroom downstairs with the weird doors. I love those doors. I never use them because they're a bit OTT, but I do find them funny. There you go, it's all done. Some walls aren't painted. Ugh, that's disgusting. I'll fix that, don't worry. Oh, he's went on the lounge chair, but I'm gonna send him home, which means to get out. So that outdoor area I thought was kind of like a smoking area, as you get in kind of clubs. I wanted there to be a gate out, but if there's a gate out, there's also a gate in, and then that ruins all my fun of it being difficult. So he has to go all the way upstairs and then all the way back down again to get out. And here is his home. Yep. Which is what we made last time. For some reason, the bed's disappeared. So, don't know what that's about. But there will be more updates on Reginald soon. So if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed. If you enjoyed this video, please do like it. I very much appreciate seeing your comments as well to see what you like about the videos. It helps me make better content that you guys like as well if you tell me what you enjoy or even what you don't enjoy. But I mean, if you want to be nice, then that's lovely. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye!